So welcome to this lecture. We are discussing organic reaction mechanism which involve free radicals as intermediate. In the last lecture, we have seen these two examples and how this product can be formed. This and this in these two reactions are discussed. Mechanism of this reaction is can be given as like this, and it's very easy to write the free radical based mechanism. This initiator, benzoyl peroxide, form benzoyl radical or benzoyl radical, which abstract the proton from, or not proton, we can say, which bring out the free radical cleavage in this carbonyl, which form a radical. That radical undergo loss of carbon monoxide and there is a breakage, further breakage of this pH carbon bond. Okay, fine. And this pH migrate here. There is a generation of another radical. This radical takes hydrogen either from this next molecule or maybe from the DZOH radical compound, and again it will generate the new radical and the product. This radical, if you taking, we are taking this one, this radical undergo this mechanism and it will form like this and it continues. Instead of this, if this is using BZOH, so it will take H and will generate BZO radical that will attack the next molecule, and this way it continues. See, one more example is before you. See, this is the mechanism. This is the example. And what could be the possible mechanism for this? So if you look at this example, it's a very interesting example. Again, it involves the carbonyl, the aldehydic carbonyl. Okay, and there is a formation of two different compounds. This is a trans, you see trans, this is a cis. This is a cis, but when we perform some reaction on this, it will give a pair of product. These two products are formed. But how it will form? Remember this peroxide that can be benzoyl peroxide. First of all, undergo homolysis and generation of initiator. Here we can say RO dot. Here we can say RO dot. This RO dot will attack this CH bond and remove hydrogen, followed by decarbonylation and then abstraction of hydrogen radical. You can see this one. See, very simple. Here we have taken BZO. Generally, it is used. Which peroxide is recommended generally because of cheap and easy to handle benzoyl peroxide, and it's a highly stable radical. Therefore, it is always preferred in the various chemical reactions. This radical will break the CH bond of carbonyl and will form this radical which undergo decarbonylation and generation of this radical. Okay, fine. Now it is a primary radical. So there is a chance of rearrangement. So remember the point. This is the primary radical. And if this radical move here, as we know from carbocation chemistry, always remember secondary carbocation is more stable than primary. Similar case we can say for free radical reaction. In this also, secondary, if there is a chance of formation of secondary radical adjacent to primary radical, that will take place. So this rearrangement takes place, and we can say 1-2 shift. 1-2 shift means this hydrogen, the hydrogen which is here, the hydrogen here undergo homolysis and migrate here, generation of radical at this space. Okay, fine like this, and then the hydrogen, or we can say solvent here, or here we have used ROH, though we have used here BZO, but ROH which is formed in this reaction, here ROH form actually, so we can write ROH. RO means this, instead of this we can write RO radical, RO radical, and that ROH will furnish is hydrogen radical here, and again generation of RO radical which attack the next molecule. This is a simple direct idea, direct product formation takes place by the 1-2 shift. So it is a cis product. You see, it is a cis product. You see, cis product. How trans product will form? How trans product will form when this radical form by 1-2 shift? This radical may undergo resonance. There is a chance of this radical. This radical may undergo resonance. How it can be shown? See here, this radical undergoing resonance. How? See, this bond undergo again breakage, okay, and we can get like this. You see here deuterium, here hydrogen, radical formation of bond, and radical generation takes place. Here hydrogen, here hydrogen. And we know single bond rotation is a continuous rotation, okay. The single bond continues rotate. So this single bond character, now this is a single bond character now, therefore this continuous rotation takes place. Therefore hydrogen comes down and deuterium takes its position. And in the such case also, when deuterium takes the position of hydrogen and hydrogen becomes or takes the place of deuterium, it will trans product, and then again rearrangement takes place. Once it is changed, hydrogen and deuterium are changing their positions, then there is a formation of this resonant structure, this giving double bond character, and in which the deuterium is locked, double bond rotation is locked, and then this further, this radical takes hydrogen and hydrogen radical and form the trans product. So this is a simple idea. Hope you have understand this. Go for next molecule. See, it is a very interesting example before you. So diazonium salt, very important moiety in the organic chemistry. Diazonium salt. See, this diazonium salt also show free radical reaction if certain conditions are provided. So this product will form like this. Okay. How it will form? It's a very simple idea. If you find such questions, so you should be very much confident to write the true mechanism. See, first of all, write the diazonium structure in the correct bond forms, and then you'll find that there is a breakage of bond. and generation of radical. This radical attacks this olefin. Addition of radical to olefin takes place, and there is a formation like this. This radical which is formed here further reacts with iodine. Means this I3 will supply iodine and I2 will liberate it. Will be liberated. So we can write like this. Okay. But question is how iodine forms. How iodine is how iodine is delivered here instead of here. The reason is what? 1-2 shift. Again here we can say 1-2 shift. 1-2 shift means this hydrogen which is at this carbon migrate from this carbon to this carbon, and this is a generation of radical here. Because this is a very stable radical stabilized by this ring, and therefore that radical will be reacting with iodine and will form the expected compound. So if you go for this example, it's a very important example again. We have discussed addition of thiols to olefins or multiple bonds. So you follow the same idea. This thiol undergo formation of radical by this AIBN. AIBN is the initiator. This will form PHS dot that will attack here. So can you write the mechanism? Yes. See now. You see, AIBN used here as an initiator which initiate the reaction. So this is what? This is the starting material, and this radical generated. That radical will attack here, and that double bond undergo. Or it may takes place, it happens simultaneously also, no problem. This will give you like this. So we have shown in one step. We have shown here in one step. You can write 2-3 steps, no problem. That will takes hydrogen from another thiol molecule, and this is the product. Very simple chemistry. We can learn here. Okay. See, this is again another example. This is the another example before you. Okay, how will you write the product? Very simple again. See, there is a diazonium salt. So remember, first of all, radical generation takes place at this position here, and their mechanism is very simple. You should be very much well versed. You have to have practice. And what is next step? Next step is hydrogen. This hydrogen, you see, this hydrogen abstraction takes place by the fluorine of BF3, and generation of two radicals on the rings, two rings. That results in the formation of this product. Right. Okay. So like this, we can prepare the variety of compounds which involve the formation of free radical mechanism. Okay. So how it is formed? Let us take one more one. See, this is the static material in which now the removal of or leaving of nitrogen gas, which gives you this radical. And to this ring at this position, there is a hydrogen. Therefore, this bond undergo breakage by the free radical plates by this of BF3. Again, generation of radical, one radical, two radicals here you can see. And then to go what bond formation they will give like this bond, and that's all. One more example is before you. How will you do write this mechanism of this example? Yes, I think you can do this very well. In this case, okay, fine. So this is the example and very interesting example before you. Beta naphthol. Beta naphthol when reacted with FeCN3, it form bis naphthol. bis beta naphthol. Dimerization होता है. इसका mechanism बहुत interesting है. And we should know how this will form. Actually, this is a part of your MSc1 syllabus also, MSc2 syllabus. This reaction was incorporated as a green chemistry oriented synthesis of bis naphthol, and which involved the mechanism of free radical intermediate. It is very interesting.